Monetize this. Let's get wet. Let's get wild. Let's do it. Well, I know you want my dick. I know you want it good. Welcome to Monetize This, episode number 40.
A great falsetto.
Little Chris Jericho. Whatever the hell you call that.
Is this Fosse?
Oh, here it is. There it is. Hey, hit that up. I bought this guitar! I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
I don't know.
I'm all kinds of crazy.
I was going to start doing a slow version of Don't You Wish You Were Me? Because it kind of fit there.
All you see, don't you wish you... All right.
It kind of fits.
That was like how the beginning started. They like tried to go for the Guns N' Roses deal.
Oh, okay. Is that what that was?
It was weird, like... Don't you wish you were me? I think it might have been the other song. I don't know. The Dead on Dave and Joe Cronin. Yeah. We were supposed to make this a little more epic the night before, but we're just going to be talking about bullshit.
Bullshit.
I just told my story of commenting for the second time for Top Rope Promotions the other night. It was quite a fun catastrophe of fun.
Would have made a great story for Monetize This. I mean, you guys really missed an amazing story. You have no idea the story you just missed, and now you'll never hear it. Yeah, but I did, because I'm privy to those things.
All I can say is I saw two midgets wrestle, and it was the most bizarre thing I've ever, like, bad thing that I've ever seen. It was really quite amazing.
Not good.
It was.
I don't know what it was, but it was not good.
I actually took a piss right when it started. I was running to the porta potty to pee, and I came back, and everyone was like, "Do you see what's going on here?" And I'm like, "What?"
Where's the announcer?
There was a
taking a piss.
There was a fucking handstanding choke by one of the midgets.
That's fantastic.
And then I didn't.
How's that gonna work? They got tiny little legs on top of their.
The guy's name
body.
was Tiny, by the way.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Maybe
why not go right on the fucking nose with it? Call him Jumbo. What the fuck is wrong with
He
people?
was tiny, and the other guy was half Nelson.
The other guy, seriously?
Right.
Seriously,
yep.
Tiny versus half Nelson? Really?
One of the problems I think that they had that was that nobody knew who the bad guy was. I didn't even know who. I couldn't tell what was happening at one point. Oh, and he went for a spot off the rope where he kicks the rope, and it's supposed to hit him in the balls, but he wasn't there yet. But so then he like did it afterwards and then fell over. And it was bizarre.
Isn't it funny that midget wrestling, when it's good, it's fucking phenomenal. But when it's bad, there's like nothing worse. When it's corny and hokey and bad, it's like the worst. But when it's good, I like when Max Mini gets in there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love it. Can't get enough of it.
It was something, I'll tell you that. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus, man.
But
it's good that you're getting in there at Top Rope Promotions. Is it called Top Rope Promotions? Yeah. It's good that you're getting in there and the foot's in the door and you're having a good time and you are really living the fucking dream, man. It might sound like it's a fucking carnival, Dave. I don't know what the hell is my Boston.
I don't know
what the fuck is the matter with me.
It's terrible. I know that.
It really is bad.
You sound like the guy in Boondock Saints doing the Boston. The skinny cop guy. He's like, he took 2 shots to the back of the head, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, this is not.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I watch Boston shows, and I want to choke the people sometimes. Like, this is.
I feel like I could do a Boston accent really well, but when I do it in front of Boston people, it's just the worst fucking thing ever.
I don't know. There's a couple versions. There's a couple versions. You know what I mean? There's North Shore. There's South Shore. There's Southie, there's East Boston, and then there's the outside Massachusetts basic accent, and then there's the Rhode Island type of accent. I mean, so you know, Family Guy.
See, I'm just one of those weird people. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the Midwest, and I'm one of those assholes who obviously, apparently to everybody else, has a Midwestern accent, but I never fucking hear it. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have an accent. And everyone's like, you have a Midwestern accent. I'm like, fuck, I do. I have no Midwest. What the hell are you talking about? But everyone else can hear it except me. So
it's
I
hard
don't.
for me to hear yours.
I'm tone deaf.
It's hard for me to tell. I can't tell. I wouldn't know it with you. I can't figure it out.
I don't do any of that shit.
Yeah, I can't tell your accent. You just sound like a regular person.
I am a. Thank you. That's the first time I've ever been called regular in my life, including clothing stores.
Yeah, you're regular.
That's a really good joke, by the way. No one's gonna fucking get that one.
I didn't get it.
It's a clothing store joke because I'm fat. I'm regular.
No, I did get that. Yeah, I get. Okay, good. I did get it. Okay.
Damn it.
I'm not as dumb as I thought.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was stupid, but.
No, never.
I mean, technically, I'm average.
Yeah.
I ever tell you this thing about the test?
You got tested?
I took, I went online to multiple sites, and I went on to some credible place. I even paid for one of them that was like from a real legitimate one.
Oh, did you?
I took multiple IQ tests because I never took an IQ test, and Leah's always telling me that, you know, her IQ is like 140 and stuff, and I'm like, damn, you know, you're like a genius. But you failed out of college. So that makes no sense. But she quit college. I'm like, well, yeah, you're such a genius. You quit college. So every time she tells me how smart she is, I'm like, well, you know, how smart are you really? You know? Yeah, sure, you could get us if some psychopath tied us up in like 100 yards of rope. You could probably untie us and save my life, whereas I would just perish because I'd give up. You know, yeah, you get us out of that.
I'm tied. I'm dead. That's the beauty, though. There's many different types of brilliance.
Yeah, hers is like, what's it called? Spatial relations is what she's good at. So, like, if there was, like, a complicated thing to put together, like, I would just say fuck it immediately. And other people might struggle with it. She would, like, destroy and build it.
She's
like,
Lego lady.
Yeah, it's just weird. But really good. Like, it's not even that she's kind of good. It's that she's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, she's the type of person who can look at a whole bunch of gears and just understand why and how they're going in the way that they're going. Some people are very much like that. Yeah, spatial relations. It's the exact.
But she's horrible at math. Manner. She's terrible at math. Like, she shuts down with math. So she shuts down with math, and I shut down with trying to put a belt buckle in. Like, I'm trying to put the kid's car seat into the car, and it's so and I'm just and I'm trying to put, and I'm like, fuck this, and I give up.
And you don't read instructions. I can already tell.
I don't. I start and I go, and I'm done. I don't read. I don't read. I don't read.
Does anybody anymore? I mean, if it's not on a fucking cell phone, does anybody read anymore? It's fucking.
So I'm convinced that my mind shuts down when it comes to reading too much. Like, if it starts to get too complicated, I just turn right off. And same thing with trying to put a belt buckle together. But Leah shuts down with math, which is weird because in school I was terrible at math, and I am terrible. But now that I apply it in life, like, I'll be like, hey, check it out, I sold 6 of these, and now if I upped it to 20 cents, we could probably do that. She gives up. Like, she's out. Because
it makes sense for you now that you're older, because you're like, money. There we go. Math makes sense now.
Yeah. It's works. So weird, though. It's bizarre because she, like, shuts down with it. So we work perfectly because I do all that math, which I never thought I'd do. I do all the cooking, which I never thought I'd do. But I wonder
she builds the Legos.
Then did she ever think she'd have to put all the kid stuff together? You know, Gavin's bike comes. Guess who's putting together? Mommy. Dad's a dummy. Yeah. Dad's a dum-dum.
Yeah, my wife's the same freaking way. Melanie does the exact same thing.
It's the German engineering.
Shit. Yeah, it's no shit, man.
And Leah's German.
I can't put together shit from fucking IKEA. Yeah. I'm like seriously retired. I'm like, what the fuck are these pegs? Fuck these pegs. I'm gonna use some glue and a fucking nail. No, there's pegs. Fuck the pegs. And my wife's sitting there fucking building goddamn spaceships and shit out of them. Like, what the fuck?
Steven, what's up, man?
Hey, Joe.
How you doing, man?
Hey. There's 2 of us here.
I know. Hold on, let me put my mic in. You're hearing in the audio, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But you sound lovely anyway.
You do sound lovely.
Here, let me plug it in. Hold
on. I have a feeling any minute we're going to hear like a like our ears are going to blow up.
I still haven't gotten my green.
It's donation time, baby.
Let's do this.
Money. Did someone say money?
Oh, Master D with the first donation of the night, and it is $1. Thank you, Master D, for donating. You the best. You the breast.
Eat a breast.
I don't know. Thanks for doing it.
All right.
Yeah, what's up, Steve? Sorry.
I was wondering a while back when you were.
Oh wait, I still have not gotten my greeting. Hold the fuck on.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dave.
There you go.
But I was just wondering, between you two, I was wondering your opinion on something. On a while back, I commented on one of your videos, Joe, about Undertaker, and how there's a rumor going out around about him possibly returning as the American Badass. Or the
I will never be the American Badass again.
Yeah.
And they were saying that like they have new T-shirts on the website showing Dead Man Inc. and it's like a new thing on the front.
You know something? I could, believe it or not, I could see it happening at SummerSlam because
that's what they're saying.
Because it's like, you know, it's because the Undertaker had to go to some other place to defeat Brock Lesnar.
Why is a 50-year-old biker scarier than a 50-year-old fucking mortician?
I don't know.
Why is that a thing?
Antagonize him.
Right. It's just a big pop. So he comes out to that, and everyone doesn't expect it. And then here's the thing. Then he can still come back at WrestleMania.
Oh no!
It's with Sting as the regular Undertaker.
I hate this. I hate it.
I'm not saying I want to see it. I'm just saying.
I know, but I'm just saying I hate it because we had Brock versus American Badass Undertaker. We had that. The Hell in a Cell, he was American Badass Undertaker with the cast on his fucking hand. We had all that.
Yeah,
and
he beat him
that again.
Well, he's nearing the end of his career, so I don't know. He may do it. He may do it one last time just before he retires. I mean,
Michael Cole teased it a couple weeks back where he said the last ride thing, which is more of the finisher of fucking American Badass Undertaker. But I just don't want to see it, man. Why are people clamoring for it now? Everybody hated it when it happened. Except
I saw him live once as the biker. I saw him live once when he was shooting Brock.
Yeah.
You say he was gonna fuck some kids?
He might.
That's why they changed the theme song, I think, after a while from that one to Rollin'. So,
which I hate.
Why.
I can't.
That was the worst.
That.
That's when it got. That's when it got. I mean, if
y'all know you be loving it right here. Oh.
If you thought like, you know, if you were upset about the American Badass thing and the Kid Rock song, the Limp Bizkit thing just made you eat your dick.
Worse.
Like,
I liked the Kid Rock thing. I am American Badass. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah, I agree.
But Roland killed me.
Yeah, that was when they sold out, when they were like, all right, we'll just do anything with a band for money.
Limp Bizkit. Fred Durst in here.
And now it's time.
The weird thing, Taker's going to be on Raw. So
if
Brock, Taker is going to show up as it on Raw or SummerSlam if it happens. I mean, is he going to sneak in on a Brock promo or a Paul Heyman promo? And I don't know. I mean,
you're making me want to kill myself. I know that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I want to shove a fucking spike in my face. I want to do the end of goddamn Sons of Anarchy, be a biker, and run into a fucking
semi. If Taker
semi.
wants to win, if Taker needs, if Taker has to.
Oh, they didn't find God at the end of that season?
No.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe
they want Taker to win. sorry.
They want Taker to win.
Win what? The AARP membership?
I don't know, Steven. I love you though.
Steven got pissed off. He got stepped on too much.
Yeah, he was like, "That's it, I'm out." All right, Steven.
Fuck
Thanks.
These amateurs.
Thanks, Steven, for the call. I appreciate it.
Go fuck yourself.
You know, it's funny that you said that they sold out. I felt they really sold out with the band thing when they changed Steve Austin's fucking when they had Disturbed, because remember Disturbed for like 6 minutes was the hottest band in the world.
Yeah,
for
they
a
ran
whole
over
6
to him.
minutes, man. For a whole 6 minutes, everybody loved.
I liked
Disturbed.
that song though. I really did like that.
Oh,
I thought it fit.
I hated it. I'm like, no.
How about when they did the Sunday Night Heat performance and he's pacing around the stage? You know.
I liked Disturbed. I was a big fan, but I hated that fucking. I was like, oh no, please don't fuck with that. That thing doesn't need to be.
They still had the glass breaking. Come on now.
They did. Wow, down. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't like
that? But
that?
I'll tell you, the one I loved was Kane's. That was bad.
The Finger 11 one was good.
That was bad. I still wish they were using that.
You want the next one, then I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. I'm gonna walk around the stage like a fuckhead, and then I'm gonna take your dick out. I said, come on, I want my dick in your asshole. Come on, you want my penis in your cornrow. Come on, you want my penis in your dick hole. I will choke on your dick until I swallow it.
It's too bad they only know one song.
Yeah, right.
It's too bad.
Sorry. Yeah, I know the finger 11 one was good though.
I love that. I still wish they were using that today.
Yeah, it was good. They were.
I listen to that song just because sometimes, like that and Metalingus. I listen to that a lot too. Like sometimes I'll just put it on because I fucking love that Edge theme so much. There's just a couple that I just have to listen to every now and then. I do it with fucking Y2J as well, because Break the Walls Down is badass.
I really did.
It's a good song.
Yeah, Jericho's is great too.
There's a few of them, but fucking I don't know, but that Kane one, it's that.
There was, there was an influx of that new metal at that time that
there was
that went along with everything for some reason to me. Slipknot was a part of stuff for a little bit without being someone's theme, but
yeah,
it just kind of
Christian's first, the one after Christian, the original version of "Close My Eyes" by the Chick Band.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, I like the first one too.
That's one of my favorite themes of all time.
It was like a Evanescence sort of band.
Yeah, they were, but they were good.
And then Lita had Boy Hits Car or something. Like everyone, they were jumping on every band that seemed like they were going to be something.
The Dudleys had that. They changed the Dudleys theme.
And Saliva. Yeah, you're right. I hate them though. That's Power Man. I hate Power Man 5000.
That was PM5K, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holy shit, folks! You got a PM5K reference. Go
Rob
look
Zombie's other half.
Well, then Saliva was there like doing songs and shit.
They did Batista, right?
Maybe, yeah. They did do Batista, yeah.
Batista.
And then who the hell did Drowning Pool before the guy died? Was doing
Drowning Stool.
Was he? Was he doing Triple H's theme or something? Like he did like a remix. Here comes the game. Remember that version?
I don't remember that one.
Here comes the pain. Like it was like live at WrestleMania. It was like pain. It sounded terrible.
Oh shit, that's right.
That's like a Drowning
That's
Pool.
right.
Oh yeah, it was so bad.
That was
Saliva.
Saliva.
It was like
It was Saliva.
No,
sure.
it wasn't Saliva, but it was Drowning Pool. But I got it right here. It's
I know in Canada they did.
And they like did a quick like dun, 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 dun. Here comes the pain. It was like a retarded version of Motorhead. The game. Yeah. Try to fly the car. See, that's what he sounds like. That's like when Happy Gilmore gets hit by the car. Happy, look out!
Mister.
Yeah, so...
Have you ever slow-moed that when he gets hit? He does a full-on karate kick.
Yeah, I have done it.
It's
Volkswagen. The best is her reaction, though. I'm surprised the director wasn't like, can we do that again? Can this
Lady, leave us alone!
Can this time you not say, Happy, look out! That's the worst. Every time I see that take in that movie, I lose my fucking mind. Happy, look out!
Yeah.
Red jacket, green jacket, ooh.
Jackass. Yeah, the best thing that ever happened to him was fucking Motorhead.
Well, this was after Motorhead, though. This is like
I know that, but it's just it just why would you go away from Motorhead? Why?
Because of money. It was like we're in this fucking thing here right now where like bands or record companies, they had some kind of deal going on where it was like, hey, can we do our band? Like they had something going on. I don't know what it was.
I'm blaming Salt and Pepper ever since they performed at WrestleMania.
And by the way, and all these songs couldn't be able to be used. And when I bought the 20-year WrestleMania commemorative DVD collection that was like $150, and that
none of those songs are on them.
None of them are on them because they had to blank them out because they want to pay for them.
Fucking overdub everything. Well, it's like, did it not learn the lesson from goddamn ECW? That just like, if you ever been to an ECW show, the best music is played. But you never hear it. You never hear it on shows, man. Not nowadays, at least. If you try to go
what was
back.
the other song that Johnny Poole did? It was like it was like depressive. It was like
oh really? A Drowning Pool song, depressive?
No, it was like
I believe for a second.
What the hell was it? I Don't care about anyone else but me. That was like a pay-per-view song for like 3 times, and I was like, why the fuck is I don't care about anyone? Like, why was that the theme song of the pay-per-view?
Who made that choice?
Like, we're gonna kill ourselves. That's that. When I think of wrestling and someone want to be champion, I think of I think I don't want anybody else but me. I want to kill myself.
That's why Taker hung the Big Boss, man. That fucking song.
We're totally not gonna be able to monetize this, but it's funny.
Never gonna be able to monetize it. Who gives a fuck?
I don't give a shit. I think the song was called "Tear Away" and not like it, but it was very emo.
Tear my ears off.
It was very emo. I think I didn't. I kind of like thought it was all right, but that guy I felt it was fake. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because you go from fucking let the bodies hit the floor to I hate everyone else but me.
Oh, here it is. They played this at WrestleMania, I think.
Why would the fuck they do that?
Yeah, this was like the theme song.
Oh, you know what? I
think this was the theme
now.
song. It was the theme
right.
song to fucking WrestleMania. A song about killing yourself. Being so selfish that you would kill yourself because you don't care about anyone else but you.
Right.
The theme to WrestleMania. And they said it throughout the show. I remember them saying, thank you to Drowning Pool for the theme of WrestleMania. Oh, the theme to WrestleMania. I killed myself because I'm selfish. That's basically what he's saying. That's what it's about.
Go into the closet with a gun, kids.
Oh, my God. We've come a long way.
We have come a long way. We've come a very long way to... we'll get a fucking Fozzy song every now and then now. Thank you. Thank you, Drowning Pool. Now we get Sandpaper.
We went from fucking Drowning Pool, like, I don't care about anyone else but me. I'm gonna kill myself, and that's the theme of WrestleMania, to this. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, it's really weird.
That's better than the Wild One song, though.
Yeah.
What's about? I heard you were a wild one.
Oh my Christ! Well, it's better than Reba McEntire. Okay.
No,
so
no, there's nothing better than Reba McEntire. Are you insane? No, I hate Reba. Except in Tremors, she was a badass in Tremors.
I do like her in that.
How can you not like it? You like everybody in Tremors? You know why? Because Tremors was fucking awesome.
I love Tremors. I love.
It's donation time, baby.
Let's do this.
I remember the theme song to the first WrestleMania was Easy Lover by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey.
I actually don't remember WrestleMania 1 having a theme song.
I don't remember it either.
I almost remember no one having music at WrestleMania 1 except for like Roddy Piper had the bagpipes. I don't remember if Hulk Hogan actually came out to Real American or if that was added later.
Honestly, I don't remember. Looking it up would be kind of pointless because it'd be added now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Thanks for the donation, Master D. And you can donate.
D.
You go, Master the Dick. You go down in the description box below. If you want to donate, you can take over the show for a few seconds and tell us you want to kill somebody. I don't know. Jason, over in Australia, what's up, man?
G'day, lads.
How you doing?
I'm pretty certain that, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty certain that song was the theme for Mania 20, and it's kind of funny because that was the Benwa WrestleMania, the one where
Not if it was 20. Benwa wasn't 11 years ago.
Huh? No.
Oh, you're talking when he won, not when he died.
No, yeah, he won. That's the one where he beat the Shawn Michaels Triple H match.
You're right.
And shit, it's like, whoa, that's a bit fucked up.
That is fucked up because that song is
just coincidental
about being selfish because you're killing yourself. Yeah, it's
just coincidental, kids.
Well, it's double irony now. That went on in WWE, number one. Number two, that guy ends up killing his family.
Yeah.
That guy ends up dying.
Oh, don't say that shit. Don't say it too loud because now we're going to have people in the chat fucking go, well, you don't know what happened. I swear to fucking God, every time we talk about Benwa, there's at least 5 people who show up in the chat, and I don't think they're trolls, by the way, who go,
yeah, it's like conspiracy.
You don't know that Benwa killed his fucking family. No. We weren't there. We just know that they're all dead.
Someone in the window and someone killed them and shit. Like, it's
What are you talking about? Yeah, it was goddamn... It was
Illuminati.
No, it was Kevin fucking.
Well, Kevin Dunn.
No,
It was
no,
Kevin Dunn.
no, not Kevin Dunn.
It was Lex Luger. He had the list. He was afraid they were gonna find his list.
Her first fucking husband.
Yeah, that's the thing that I thought would be more.
Taskmaster, man, Kevin. Oh God.
I would be more inclined to think that than anything else, to be honest.
The Taskmaster, man, Kevin. What was his name?
Kevin Steen. No.
No, man. Benwa had a huge rivalry. He took Nancy from Kevin. What's his?
I can't think of his name. It's not Von Erich, but that's all I can think about.
Benwa and
Kevin.
Oh my God, this is killing me. Kevin. Oh my God. What the fuck? The Taskmaster. Jesus Christ.
I can't think of it either. Kevin Sullivan? Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Oh my
People
God.
Like, it was Sullivan. Sullivan did it.
Yeah.
I was
seen
nowhere close to
videos, like
Sullivan.
from a few years ago. People, it's full on like Illuminati shit. They compile all the news clips and all the things that other wrestlers said about the incident, and they try and draw like all these like fucked conclusions from it. They say, you see, he said this and he said this, so therefore it's like this conspiracy, like retarded. I don't know.
Because people can't deal with stuff like that, so they fucking make up whatever they have to. And, you know, the funny thing is, it's not funny, but if you really want to go back and get like and really feel the situation on a new level, find the Chavo Guerrero interview where he like recounts.
Is that on the tribute show?
No. He does an interview. This was just a couple of years ago.
Right.
He does this interview where he recounts the entire weekend because he was in contact with Benwa over that weekend. Through
I think I've seen it actually. It was, yeah, I know the video.
Because like he was traveling. He was Benwa's traveling buddy at the time. And like the missed text, like the text from Benwa on the Saturday, oh my God, it's fucking crazy. And Chavo just recounts this tale and just draws you the fuck in. And I'm not a Chavo guy at all, but this is such a fucking crazy story.
P.S. Carnivore said, I can't believe WrestleMania 22 had a Peter Gabriel song. you know something? P.S. Carnivore, at the time, I couldn't either, dude. When WrestleMania was rolling around and then they started playing that fucking... Dum, dun, 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 dun.
Now all they have
Big
is like,
time.
all they have is just Flow Rider bullshit and stuff. What happened to good themes for the pay-per-views?
It's just funny. I don't know if I'd call it good.
I don't know if I'd call it good.
I don't know if I'd call it Flow Rider good.
No, I'm not talking
all
about
it does
that.
is
I'm
go
just
with the
saying-
times, man. This is what
old
they do. They go with what's popular at the time and what people are buying into. And
But
they
not
do
Peter
that.
Gabriel at WrestleMania 22.
Oh, that was weird.
That
But
was really
it
weird.
did kind of work, though, if you think about it.
I liked it. I didn't think
It
there was
did work.
It did work, but it was just bizarre. And if you went back, if you look at it now, if some younger kids who have been watching wrestling maybe only like 5 or 6 years, if they see WrestleMania 22, which I still feel like that's a new pay-per-view for some reason, they're going to be like, what weird music was going on? It's like, no, that music actually was from 15, 20 years before that. We just brought back a classic.
Yeah, they had that WrestleMania Big Time, that whatever the fuck they called it.
We're
That
going
was
big
22.
time. Yeah, it was 22.
That's why the theme was called Big Time.
It was
Yeah.
one of
Thanks for keeping up.
one of my
Sorry,
top
mate.
5.
A bit
What's
slow at
that
times.
all about?
It's one of my top 5 WrestleManias, the John Cena matches with Triple H. That was because of the audience, really, I think. But
The audience
New
really got it.
pay-per-view because you're old, Cronin.
yeah, I could still
Old
come down there and
balls.
fuck your dog.
Yeah, well, if you do, it'll be with gray old balls.
Oh man! All right, Jason, I'll let you go, man. Is it nice out there right now? How hot is it? Is it like 100 and? Well, what the hell?
Mate, the weather's shitty here. You don't understand.
Oh, I can
Tell
imagine.
us so we can understand.
No, the weather isn't. I mean, when it's hot, it's hot. But I live in Melbourne, and you probably have never heard this.
I
but
know Melbourne.
The weather changes every 15 minutes, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it was sunny this morning. It's cloudy as fuck now, and then tomorrow it'll probably rain. So that's how it is.
Well, we kind of say that here in Massachusetts. In fact, today it was hot. It was hot as hell, by the way. And then all of a sudden it was dark, but it looked sunny out. And then it got dark, and then thunderstorms came in. Then they went away and it was sunny. Then a crazy lightning storm happened. Then it started to rain. Then it became hot and sunny again. Like, I mean,
it was hot in Fenway fucking
man.
Park. That's where it was hot. Was in Fenway fucking Park.
yeah, they were.
22 goddamn runs by Boston. Holy shit.
Add up the ones from the other night against Seattle too. We're fucking
That's right.
looking for blood. We found out John Farrell had cancer, and they went nuts.
That's right. But you know the crazy thing about this was against King fucking Felix,
Yeah.
man. Felix Hernandez. They lit his ass up.
Well,
that
he-
just doesn't happen.
I know
would have
that-
loved to have been in Fenway today.
I'll tell you, I know that he's not having the best season, but his ERA I think was in the low threes, like 3.15 or 3.05. It's fucking 4 now or something like after
Yeah,
tonight.
it ballooned up. Hold on, I'm getting the numbers because I'm interesting. It's still 3.65 after today. I mean, it ballooned up today, but it was still pretty damn low
I'm
this
sorry
year.
to cut you off, mate, but I'm just gonna go, lads. I'll
All
keep listening though.
All right, Jason, thanks for the call, man.
Catch you, cunts.
I'm glad you listened to me, you fucker. I'm glad you listened some. I asked him a lot of questions about Australia because I was seriously thinking like, how cool would it be? I think if like my family died in a car fire, I would.
That's a pleasant start to
I
the
would
story.
probably take a plane to Australia and just try to start over.
No, not in Australia.
Spread their
You don't do
ashes,
that.
you know.
Why would you want to go somewhere where literally everything wants to kill you? It was a penal colony for a fucking reason. You know why they put people on that goddamn island? They put them there because they're probably gonna fucking die. That's
Exile.
why. Fuck that shit. You don't want to go there. My stepdad just did 6 weeks there training. He's in the army. He just did a training mission for 6 weeks. Literally wanted to kill himself. It was horrible. It just everything wants to kill you there, and then you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Aside from, I mean, like, oh, look at that, it's a koala bear. He's raping my face. It's fucking horrible, man. It's terrible. Everything wants to kill you.
Well, why do thousands?
The weather
of,
sucks.
Why do millions of people live there?
Because they don't have a choice. They're not leaving. You're stuck. You're stuck. Because you know why? Look up the ticket prices of how to fucking leave that place. That's why they stay. Getting a ticket to Australia is like $4,000.
So, somebody asked, did the Revolution finish their game tonight? Yes, they did. They won.
What's the Revolution?
They won 2-0 against the Houston Dynamo.
What's that? That's not soccer, is it?
2-0.
Oh no! Don't do that.
What?
Don't say nil. That's just.
I've gone to I've seen the Revolution. I've gone
But
down to
that
watch.
doesn't
the
mean
game.
you-
So it's like 40 love. 40 love.
Oh no! Don't do that either. What the hell does it matter?
I've gone to the games at Gillette before. It's great. It's like $5 to get in there.
Of course.
It's I have a
Lucky it
blast.
wasn't free.
Yeah. Well, I get to see Revolution Soccer and scream like a psychopath. And if I get drunk enough, I think I'm watching the Bruins. Or the Patriots. It's amazing. The problem is like
the Bruins. Yeah, you must be really drunk if you thought you were watching the Bruins.
oh,
in
the
Gillette.
Patriots is usually what I think it is because the Patriots logos all over the field, like they're wearing the jerseys, they're red, white, and blue. And
These
I'm like,
motherfuckers
"Yeah,
are running just like those motherfuckers. It's the Patriots.
protect Brady, protect him. What the fuck are you doing? And someone's like, dude, what are you doing? That's Landon Donovan. Like,
Why are they kicking the ball?
Yeah, why are they always kicking field goals? Gostowski's not that good.
I'm gonna get this fucking guy a net.
Actually, Gostowski is that good. He's the #1 kicker in football, but
Yeah, he is a good kicker.
whatever. I remember when we got rid of Vinatieri, and I was like, oh, this is enraging. He's the best fucking kicker ever. And then Gostowski comes in and destroys. 2 years ago,
Vinatieri's still fucking kicking. Can you
and
believe that?
Vinatieri's still kicking. That's right. It's crazy. They're fucking. How do they do this? Let's get the two of the best kickers. Like Vinatieri's actually not really stayed consistent, but he had the biggest clutch kicks that you'll ever see ever again.
Still clutch. I mean, the guy still. He
Wonder if he
doesn't
can do a
miss.
split kick.
He doesn't miss much still. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Gostowski's
still-
better now, which is crazy to me.
He's younger. He's got a bigger leg.
But it's like you're telling me that where you got rid of Van. I was screaming that we should have paid him. I was like, how can we get rid of this guy? He's won us Super Bowls with that fucking foot kicking in the snow, everything he's done, and we're gonna get rid of him? What the fuck? And then they bring in Gostowski, and then goddamn dude just lights it is just as good.
Big fucking leg on him. No, he's got a bigger leg than Vinatieri. That's the thing. They were
But
going for.
the difference though is that he hasn't been able to get those clutch moments that Vinatieri got.
That's true.
But anyway, it's gonna be.
They're
a good-
not Morton Anderson though. If they're not Morton Anderson, I don't give a shit.
I think it's messed up around here. By the way, that Tom Brady played was able to go to that preseason game and play the first quarter.
Surprise! I'm playing.
And not only is it a big surprise, kind of F you to the NFL in a way, also...
No, it's not in a way. It totals a middle finger, and it's great. I love it. Fuck the NFL.
And the funniest thing, though, is that the none of the cameras, no one picked it up. I'm like, I want to get the ovation.
Because
the TV.
Goodell was like, don't put your cameras on him. He's not there.
Yeah, it almost was because they went to break. And then even the radio stations missed it, and they were all complaining about it the next day. That we were all waiting to see the reaction of the crowd and how good that was going to be. And then we got screwed. But we'll get to see it. I just think the NFL is a scary thing. And it's not just the Patriots. It's not because even... Yeah, it's because they're attacking my team, but they've attacked lots of people. Done things
terrible.
wrong.
They're the worst.
Goodell's a scumbag. But it's hard for me because how do I complain? I mean, now Robert Kraft is saying all this shit about Goodell, but it's like, how do we complain about this? Kraft is the one that put Goodell there.
Yeah.
Kraft is the...
No, that's what people forget. They were boys before 4 months ago.
And I don't know if they're still not. And that this isn't a whole... Goodell saying, go out there and say whatever you have to say about me to, you know what I mean? And that's it. And they said that, like, say whatever you want to say about me. We'll still be friends. You got to do that, to appease your fan base. And then, so I don't know yet if it's really bad blood or what, because Kraft.
It's only going to get worse.
I do know that Kraft, from what I get out of him always, and he may just be the best salesman ever, but what I always get out of him is that he does care about the overall of the league. Like, that he cares about all the teams doing well. And that he will take a hit if it means everyone else does well.
I don't know. I've always gotten this about Kraft that, first and foremost, he cares about the Patriots. And he should. He's the owner. But I've never really gotten the vibe that he gives too much of a shit outside of the Patriots land. But I don't really look for it, though. So, I mean, I don't know.
But he's he's one of the leaders of the NFL, so he has to.
He's one of the longest tenured owners too.
He's forced. He has some of the most power. Him, along with Jerry Jones and one or two other guys, are the top owners. I mean, they're the ones that are making some of the bigger decisions. Without Kraft, Goodell isn't there. So,
no, very true.
So it's very weird to figure out, where that comes from and what to be mad about. But also at the beginning, remember, Kraft supported Goodell and said everything was support. And then all of a sudden, was it 3 weeks ago? He said, I made a mistake. Fuck him. Like, basically, like, I should have said fuck him a month ago.
It's fucked up because Goodell is so bad at what he does that he comes off as incompetent. And I don't think that he's necessarily a stupid guy. He just comes off this way because he constantly puts himself and the NFL in these no-win situations. And that's where they're in now. They are in this unbelievably no-win situation. Because now they're trying to deal with Brady. Now they're trying to come to an impasse or come to a good fucking middle ground here. And Brady's like, no, fuck you. We're going to court. That's it. We're going to take this as far as we can fucking go. Because the last 2 court appearances, it's been fucking the NFL trying to make an agreement. And Brady's just like, nope, fuck you. Because he knows he's got him. And if he wins this thing, if he wins it completely, which I don't think there is a complete win, there's no way Goodell can keep his job after this. Because his credibility is completely 100% gone. There's no way he keeps his job after this.
Yeah.
And that might be a good thing. Well, no, it would be a good thing because he's horrible.
It would be funny. I'd like to see Kraft punch Goodell in the nuts. or let Brady do it.
We'll let you keep your job, but all the owners get a free shot.
I think it's hilarious that the judge, too, it's just like becoming a whole... He's like, you guys should figure this out because I don't want to have to. But then he's also already said things like, yeah, that fucking Wells report is bullshit, just so you know.
Well, he's pointed to some things, but he's also pointed to Brady on some things too. He's trying to get an explanation.
He's trying to scare both a little bit,
he is. He's a parent.
They're not going to budge. They're not going to budge.
He's the parent going, someone broke this fucking lamp, and I know that you were there, and I know that you were there. One of you little motherfuckers are going to admit to breaking this fucking lamp.
He's trying to get 2 liars to give up their shit. We're dealing with 2 liars.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Two people are fucking around, and
2 egotistical liars on top of that.
And he tell him to lie about the damn lie.
Yeah, there's a lot of those, I think, too.
We're dealing with massive egos now. Massive egos. Nobody wants to lose, but somebody is going to have to give. And unfortunately, the only ones who's giving is us. We're the losers here. talking about it.
And we have
Jesus
to talk about this for so
Christ.
damn long. It's ridiculous.
Kill myself.
And I'm never gonna hear the end of it because these fucking people will bring it up for till the end of time.
Oh yeah, how long ago was Spygate? Still hear about it.
Yeah, every second. Oh, you cheated. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, the drive down the field at the end was in the fucking field goal kick from 50 yards away, whatever the fuck it was. It must have been in that camera.
It was.
Come here and lick my balls.
You had film. You had film on it, Joe. What are you gonna do? You had film. You can't prove that you didn't benefit from it.
Yeah, it's so funny. And that goes. The reason why the Patriots got caught too is because again, like ego, because they said, Bill probably knew, that a lot of other people tape the way they tape, and he said, well, I'm going to tape the way I tape, and I don't give a shit. And then they said,
what did he say? I misinterpreted the rules.
Yeah, something like that. Like I, whatever, misinterpreted the rule, which is what he was always going to use because you can film, but you can't film this way. But he did. But he filmed that way, and then they said, and I think that what they're mad at is I think he thinks everyone else is doing the same stuff. So he thinks I'm going to definitely do it, and I'm going to do it better. And then
bring in Kubrick. Just bring in Kubrick or fucking Spielberg. They'll film that shit, and they'll get all the angles he need.
He's like me. He doesn't make any sense. Like, I'd be very upset. Like, I'd be feeling like I was bullied. Like, wait a minute. All these other people are doing this shit. Now this guy tells on me, and I'm in trouble? So really, I think that's what he's...
Well, yeah, but it's all about... See, I'm in agreement with you on that, but it's always about the person coming out. The other teams don't have somebody coming out. And when you have somebody come out and put the information out there, we all have to deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing with the fucking balls.
Well, and the reason why it's the Patriots, by the way, is because they won 3 Super Bowls then at that time.
Well, 4 now, yeah.
Yeah,
and
if it was the fucking... If it was Aaron Rodgers, it was the Green Bay Packers that won 3, and then he came out...
Yeah, it would be the Packers.
And then and then he came out and said the balls are inflated. Then maybe we'd be looking at him. It'd be the same thing.
Look at Brett Favre. He won with the learning.
Because everyone.
I'm Brett Favre and I wear jeans.
I would have double bagged it.
I'm Favre.
Green Bay Packers will go to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh God, no, Joe. Why?
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Because I'm comfortable.
No,
I'm sorry.
No. You know why they're not going anywhere? Because Olivia Munn is playing Psylocke. And fucking Aaron Rodgers is going to be far too distracted.
I think it's because their defense is going to be horrible.
Yeah.
You watch the Packers defense this year. It's going to be.
I just want to say apologies to the Favre family.
It's going to be a sling down the field fight for them.
It is. I think we're going to see a lot of that in the NFL. It seems like defense is probably going to have a really down year this year.
Yeah.
Except for J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's going to be dominating again. He's probably going to score another 6 touchdowns on offense, too, because J.J. Watt is amazing.
I'm hoping for a Cutler broken leg.
You know what? I am, too. I think all Bear fans are. You would just get us off the hook. Just get us off the hook, because John Fox is coming in there, and he doesn't seem to have any confidence in Cuddy, and for good fucking reason. Now we lost our goddamn first-round pick. Fucking White, he got the receiver. His shin broke off, and he has to have surgery. It's not good. It's fucking just like, come on, man. We're switching to a 3-4 defense. Ugh, God.
I just took a little glimpse into the chat, and there's like the biggest fight going on between everybody.
That's we're talking football.
Have you ever seen the biggest fight between everybody? This is what football fans do, though. This is why I hate the fucking football fans.
Nuts. They're nuts.
This was a parking lot. Somebody be going home dead.
Oh, someone would already be stabbed and dead.
This is why
body bags.
This is why I like that the Patriots have so many wins, because I can just sit back and kind of go like, oh, yeah, you go, whatever, 4 rings.
NFL fans are the absolute worst. They're right there with soccer fans. Soccer fans are only worse because they're more violent.
Oh, so Europeans are shit, huh?
Yes, I live here. I could say that. I've seen it. These motherfuckers are nuts. And but fucking football fans are just disgusting. And they've turned me away from the game in a lot of ways. How disgusting they got. It's because I've lived here. Well, I've lived here for so long. I've lived in Germany for so damn long. And going now and seeing NFL football games and listening to fans, I see the parallels now between the fucking European soccer fans, these assholes that I have to deal with for the last 13 years, and now what these NFL fans are becoming, and it makes me sick to my goddamn ass.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm a baseball. Thank God I got my Cubs.
Oh, fucking baseball's no better. That's where I'm.
Oh,
talking
baseball's
about.
way better.
No. That's exactly it. When I'm making these jokes about the parking lot and getting killed, stabbed, beaten up.
That
what
had nothing
I'm
to do with the baseball game.
baseball fans.
It was.
Where does that happen?
You're talking about the Baltimore thing.
Huh,
That was due to a protest.
No, I'm talking fucking in California. That shit happens anytime fucking Dodgers or the fucking Giants play.
It happens once in a very fucking blue moon. Somebody gets killed in a parking lot at a baseball game.
Well, they get their ass beat.
It does happen, but it happens
Or
in all
people
sports.
Well, I mean, it's like going to an Ozfest show. People are assholes. Like, if you say, oh, fuck the Lakers or fuck whoever, like, fuck you, and then you got to worry about if it's going to go beyond that, you know?
Well, that's it. You can go to Walmart and say fuck Walmart, and somebody's going to take exception. The world's nuts
bullshit,
now.
because Walmart's not a team.
Yeah, no, he's right
but
though.
Everybody
They're
has
looking for
supporters, Jess. Everybody's got supporters
But
now.
with the point of what you guys.
I've never been at Walmart and had
sports
someone be like, "Take that Bin Laden, take that fucking Bin Laden shirt off, or I'll kill you." Yeah, take that Biden sweatshirt off.
There, take that fucking Target shirt off. This here's Walmart.
You're damn right. You get fucking stabbed.
You better
runs
take
the
that
wrong goddamn
Obama
person.
shirt off.
It's not on the same scale, but haters are everywhere.
You find a Walmart supporter, and I'll give you $20.
You get them arguing over the right thing. Like, they should be making this money, man. You ain't taking away my scooter.
Hell, fuck a small town. That's why it's small. Who gives a shit?
You want to have the most depressing thing in the world? Go through fucking all these small towns in America nowadays and see all the main streets that are closed. It'll make you fucking cry.
Where's this?
Everywhere. Go to any small town and
It's not in Massachusetts. I know that.
No, I haven't been to the East Coast, but you see it all the
I
time.
can
And they
tell.
have shows about it, dying Middle America and shit. And fucking all the
Maybe
small towns are dying.
Massachusetts isn't so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I come from
free
Boston.
healthcare. Free healthcare here. Come get it. I come from Boston.
Someone tells me that
that
guy would be good with Trump. Like, they'd be friends.
He's not good any now. He's dead.
They would
No, back in his
They
heyday,
would
you
not
know?
get along so well as far as politics goes. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Why? You just show him give him a block, he'll be happy.
Mayor Menino had a little bit of a grudge with the Patriots. He did not like he was upset with them because they built the stadium, I think, when they went to Gillette instead of building in Boston. And he had some kind of grudge with them, and it was real. And I'm not joking. It's really weird. I just found that out because I thought somebody was like, he was a real dickhead to the Patriots. And I was like,
Good.
what? And I found it out. He really was. He had something.
Good, he should have been.
Yeah, he's upset. The Kraft. That's why he loved the Red Sox. Red Sox side, David Ortiz.
Fuck you, Brady.
Pedroia and Verisek. He came out there.
Verisek.
Trout Nixon.
Johnny and his fucking beard.
Petey Martinos. Pedro Martinez. He said Martinez. I remember him saying that one.
I know he said David Ortiz.
David Ortiz. Yeah.
You know, on the
Hondo.
Tough Enough show, the other women on there, they're a bunch of swamp donkeys.
Hey girls, well let me correct you there, Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders here. Listen, as I have supported many of the African Americans and Black lives over the last 30 years of my career, they have now taken over my debate and chanted the Black Lives Matter and ruined my whole
You don't
day.
get to talk anymore, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie. all the people you were fighting for just took over your shit and basically.
Because he's the wrong color.
And the best thing is, people are like, "Take that, you piece of shit!" And it was like, he's like, "What?"
Bernie's like, I orchestrated this event.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I put this together.
But they're all people in the comments on Facebook were like, "How's it feel?" Like da da da, and it was like, this dude has been supporting black people for how long?
How
Like,
does it
fuck
feel, you white privileged motherfucker? Yeah, white. Fuck off. God. Tired of this whole goddamn situation. Poor Bernie's getting a lot of support though. He's getting a lot of support.
I want to see.
Your fucking mouth on the curb. What?
And now I'm going to bring in my wife to sit next to Donald Trump. She hasn't showered in 3 days.
There you go.
And Donald Trump would be like, "Oh, get this period horse away from me,"
She's filthy. Whore.
because you know Trump can't stand fat women.
Nope. What do you
Can't
call
wash
fucking?
themselves, Cronin.
Well,
They can't even reach themselves.
to be honest, Rosie O'Donnell is not a woman, so.
No, that's very true. That's what I was going for there. But
God, oh my God. Cellulite freak.
I hates Rosie O'Donnell.
you hates her?
I hate the hell
I
out of
hates
her.
her.
You know,
I hate her
the
too.
Mexicans with the tamales and the cellulite.
Ugh. When I watched League of Her Own
Right,
when I was a
this-
kid, I wanted to kill her.
I liked her in League of.
No,
that's funny. That's like the one movie I liked her.
That is the one likable movie.
That's like the
I am
one
joking.
tolerable movie she has.
No, I still don't like her in that. Hey, May! The fat, annoying friend. That's. No,
Hey,
she annoys
played-
me.
she
Hey,
played
May, you're
baseball.
pretty good, man. I just went down to the bathroom and I took a shit. Sorry, that's not what she sounds like, but
That's not. It's close.
Sound like Adam Sandler.
that's what my fat voice sounds like.
That's so when you're telling
Why
people
am I
about
from suffering?
so when you're telling people about me, that's how you do my voice.
Yeah.
I'm dead on Dave.
I'm dead on Dave. I'm fucking retarded.
Now
I'm
I'm
gonna
fat
go to the
and- Wait a minute.
bathroom.
Wait. Whoa. I went from just being fat to fat and retarded.
I went
Wow.
to the bathroom in my pants.
Give me a
Wait
turn.
a minute, if I didn't have Joe Cronin, I'd be a fucking hermit.
That's right.
I'd be
Oh my
swallowing
God.
cock on a sealer. What the fuck is wrong with me? Sorry.
No, that's just, get it out. Get it out.
I moved from New Hampshire to Boston. Somebody asked me where I've lived. Pittsburgh boy, 96. Go Pirates. What's up?
Did you hear that if Trump actually makes it far into this whole entire run, that Ventura said he'd be more than glad to be his vice president?
Oh my God.
Of course I would.
Trump's too smart to pick him. He would never pick him.
Well, you
don't
know,
think
you're
so?
absolutely right.
No. Why would Trump do that?
The government's got bodies buried
There's-
behind the.
He's trying to win. Trump actually believes right now what it. The black bags. The bags, McMahon.
I'm laughing at my own fucking. They've bought pods and they.
Shut up, McMahon. The pods.
Shut up, big man. I can't even do
I'm
his
going
voice.
to
But
assume you don't like Ventura as a politician.
It's not that. Look,
I like him.
he's entertaining as fuck. Actually, as a politician, he was great. It's what he did afterwards. Now he's lost his mind.
What, with Chris Kyle?
Actually,
It's called
smart when it comes to
business.
Politics, in
It's
some
called
respects.
being a businessman.
He's fucking lost his shit now.
I don't know. I just he does scare me with how radical. I don't know everything that he.
Well,
is
would you
doing,
rather have a woman who's part of the Illuminati?
But I'm gonna come back. Oh, I can't do that. My voice is fucked. Oh my god, my voice is bad.
Look, he still has moments of extreme clarity, and he still says some great things every now and then. But there's other times where he fucking loses his goddamn mind.
Really?
And nobody is going to vote for it. Look, people are going to have a hard enough time. Right now, he's got like a 35-point lead in the primary situation, and that's all fine and dandy. But people are still going to have a hard enough time wanting to actually cast a vote for Donald Trump. When push comes to vote, they're going to have a hard enough time doing it. If Ventura is on the ballot with him, he has zero chance. He's got to pick He's got to pick a running mate that is.
Yeah, he's got to
going
pick someone level-headed, like
He has to.
ridiculously boring, level-headed something.
Watch when he picks Palin. He's going to shock the world. I know it fucked McCain, but watch him pick Palin because Palin is way more popular
Oh, I'm
now.
out. I'm out if he picks her.
I just got a feeling that's who he's going to end up picking.
Well,
he
then-
put her over not that long ago.
That would be the scariest thing in the world to me.
He wants that Tea Party, man.
Oh,
He
God.
wants it. He wants it.
I'm voting for Trump in a heartbeat.
I would not vote for
right
him.
now, I'm voting for Trump. That's who I'm voting for. Right now,
I'm
You're voting
worried
for a
as-
woman hater?
I'm worried if Clinton.
You're voting for a
Bush,
guy-
or
you're
Trump's
voting
Rubio-
for a
not
woman
fucking
hater.
woman
I'm
hater,
seriously
man.
concerned
He's
for
not a
this country.
fucking woman hater.
He hates women.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You know he does.
He's quite knowledgeable about Russia. I hear.
He hates people who try to fucking.
I don't want to
torpedo-
vote for Trump. I want to watch him go to the end so it's entertaining. But you
No,
would
that's
actually
right.
vote for
Trump
Trump
is
is,
the one
is
guy-
scary as shit.
I love what Trump's doing right now. I absolutely everything he's saying the right fucking things most of the time. He's doing it. He's not backing down off of his goddamn shit. And he's
Wait a
telling
minute, he's saying the right fucking thing most of the time.
Absolutely.
What's he saying?
Absolutely.
What's he saying that's right?
You know when you said something.
Everything. What is he saying that's wrong?
No. You can't turn that around. I want to
What
know
is he
what you've
saying
heard that's
wrong?
right.
Everything that he's talking about is right. Everything, his immigration fucking stance, his goddamn economic fucking stance, everything that he's saying is 100% goddamn right. He's going after everybody who's goddamn shitting on America. Oh no, he's actually being pro fucking American
I do
in
like
this
that.
goddamn time of politics when you can't fucking be pro American. Oh no.
Oh,
Get the
no.
fuck out of here. Shit.
I hope he goes to the end with Sanders. I think it'd be great. I think those two would be great.
That'll be a hell of a fight.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it'd be great.
Fuck that lion. Oh, Joe, you're gonna love this.
I think
watched
Donald
a
Trump's
thing
a,
on him,
I think
and,
Donald Trump's a fucking dingleberry, but I do like that he's gone fucking gung ho. I like it. Fuck it. What Jesse?
What?
What were you saying?
Oh, I said the fucking dentist. There's like this elite fucking membership of hunting where you take down all the like big species of the world.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you take them all down, you're
I
part
know.
of this big club. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
It is. It's a bunch of rich cocksuckers who think they're special. That's what it is. We're going to murder special animals, and the more special the animal, the more endangered the animal, the better, because I'll have a trophy of its head on my fucking wall. What? This fucking scumbag, dude. These fucking... They're scumbags. They're narcissistic sociopaths who are fucking a step away from raping kids, in my opinion. That's the next fucking step. If you have to go out to take an animal's head for no other reason than to take its head home with you, there is something wrong. There's something fucked up going on.
I want to clean his teeth.
At the very least, you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
At the very least, you're a dickhead. I might be going extreme with the molesting, but at the very
It might
least,
have been a little bit, but I think we got where you're going for.
you are at least a shithead. You're a bully. You're a dickhead. You're a bully. You're a scumbag. You have no care for life, animals, nature, whatever. I understand the whole argument. Everyone had this argument of, why do we spend so much time on a line? Well, we spend so much time every day on everything else the same every day. So for a line to take over for a couple days doesn't really matter. And just because there's multiple different things happening everywhere doesn't mean we can't talk about this thing. No,
See, that's
no,
the problem.
we can't.
People do think that. The people who are getting outraged to the point of like, fuck, this is insane. Look,
Fuck that lion.
You could be outraged over more than one thing at a time.
Yes,
you really
that's
can.
exactly right. You could be up, and I am. And yes, there are some people who are only outraged about the lion thing, and they're going crazy, and they've probably flown over the fucking place to cry and put a cross
And
up.
even that I understand, because some people, they can't grasp anything that's going on in the fucking world, and because everything else seems unfixable. But this lion situation, they see it. They see a resolution to this. This guy can go to jail. We can update fucking laws. Things can happen to fix this situation. ISIS, there's no fucking end in sight to that. Political fucking strife, there's no end in sight to that. But this lion, people feel like they can connect with that. They can make a fix there.
Right.
So that's why they fucking associate with it.
That's true. And you talk about the animal warehouses and all that bullshit. But there was just a petition actually that finally reached 150,000 signatures for the whatever the fucking, I forget what it's called now, where they stick the goddamn things down the chicken's throat and they explode. Whatever that is has
That's awesome. That's fucked up awesome.
It's got 150,000 signatures, so that's going through soon. So they'll probably going to be stopping that soon. It's for some kind of specialty food or something that's really expensive. And
Well, in Louisiana, we do that for fun. We used to put them in the
Zezy.
microwave.
Are you still on Tough Enough, Zezy? Isn't it a shame that everyone wants him to win, but he's pathetic in the ring?
He's starting to turn the corner. It's funny. Well, you know what's great about Zezy is they're paralleling him on NXT with Bull fucking Dempsey.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the real Bull.
He's the real Bull. No Bull. He's the real Bull.
You know what they should do if he wins? Remember, by the way, I like how in the middle of the season everyone started getting outraged and sort of mad about Zezy and all that stuff. When in the first episode, I made a long video about here's your winner of Tough Enough, Zezy.
He's winning it. There's no.
I mean, the first episode, he won the fucking thing because that's a popularity contest.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't matter. Let's be frank about that. Whoever wins this, maybe the woman might matter, But it doesn't matter who wins this.
But
they're never going to be a fucking
the
star.
other thing about it is, but the problem with that is it's not. That's why I haven't really watched. Because the first day I said, "Oh, that guy's winning," and I don't give a shit, and I turned it off. Because unless someone else, the other thing is, I couldn't believe when some of the guys would act like dickheads. Because I'm like, people are watching you. If you act like a dickhead, it's not awesome. You're gonna get fucking
that was
voted
Patrick's
off.
downfall. That was Patrick's downfall. He thought this was a wrestling show. He didn't realize that it was Big Brother.
Yes.
He didn't realize that's what it was.
I knew it, but oh my god. Yeah, those two guys.
Josh
and Tanner.
Josh and Tanner will be there now because of
it's Josh, Tanner, and Zezy. That's all that's left, and then there's like two or three females.
Mata will end up in WWE someday?
What?
I think Mata and Patrick will end up showing up in some form or fashion.
You know, if Zezy goes to NXT, they should put him right with Bull Dempsey and like have him like be like, this is gonna be your fitness coach.
They're doing something with Bull.
I didn't play the bunny.
He's turned the corner, Bull has, and now he's doing these awesome vignettes of iron sharpens iron and all this shit. So they got a plan for Bull. So we'll see what they do with him.
And they got a plan. It involves a damn 6 foot
dildo.
Some dirt.
I'm gonna dig up a grave. I'm gonna touch you.
Stephanie, get the shovel.
Cops.
They need new guys now, man. We're having all kinds of situations where everyone's leaving NXT. People are leaving after this fucking event, so they need new people. That's why Apollo Creed is showing up, and that's gonna be. I can't wait to see that guy.
I can't wait. Yeah, he looks.
U-Haul Nation.
That
He's
little
sick, man.
commercial they did for him was really cool.
Well, it was really impressive, man. I'm glad that he's recovered. If you haven't seen his injury, it's one of the nastiest knee injuries I've seen in a wrestling ring. It's sick. He jumps over the top rope, and you see him get caught, and then he comes down, and you just see his knee. It just does not look good.
Yeah, well, you know, I tore my anus.
Was that Waltman?
You see the cops?
Yeah. I just did a whole big bag of meth. Chyna bought it for me. I told her.
What about the cops, Joe?
I don't know, but you might. Chyna was at that funeral of Roddy Piper, and Vince McMahon was not there.
He was blowing the rabbi guy.
There are so many. There's 3 completely different stories of that funeral,
and she says nothing happened other than she.
Oh my god.
Her video is. I watched her video. It's probably the most believable.
Yeah.
Because she says she was invited. She's been a long time friend. There's no proof that she was invited, but she's saying she was, and I'll buy that. But she claims that after all the situation was done, she saw a moment where she can go talk to Triple H, and she claims that she wrapped her arms around him,
which is disgusting, by the way.
Which is really it doesn't make sense. Whispered in his ear. And what people aren't talking about is the fact that she apologized for everything that she has said. She's admitting that she lied.
No, she's. I don't know if she's. That's not admitting she lied. She just apologized for telling it about it.
Lied. Why would you apologize for everything that you said if you were in the wrong?
Because you shouldn't have. Maybe you shouldn't have brought it up.
I don't know. Not if she's trying to. She's doing that damn DVD. She's doing all this.
She don't give a shit. She likes drama.
She does like exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You've been saying this, and I took the other side of this. By the way, I was on her side for a while. But no, this is. Oh, and I took a break. Why would you ever? I would never. If I was her, after all this stuff,
why would she approach him? Why would she do that?
What we do know is that she did. What we do know is that she definitely did.
Yes.
Other people said she. Like
Waltman says she attacked him.
Attacked him basically, not physically.
Probably
attacked.
one of the only places she could get to him where they were both invited.
Yeah, not physically attacked him, but like bombarded him or like just cornered him basically. Like, hey,
grabbed his
she had to almost be taken out. Apparently, the according to Waltman, the security was on standby. They were ready to make their move. It's crazy. You heard all these stories, and Yahoo reported that she did corner Triple H and all this stuff. So I don't know. The most logical thing is I think her story makes the most sense. But even if it's true, even her most mild version of it is true, it still was inappropriate. I mean, it makes no sense to do it there. I get what you're saying, Jess, that she may not have had another opportunity to talk to him, but who the fuck cares?
I don't know if I would have. I don't know. I mean, I know that
I'm
if
the
I
kind
was
of guy
her,
who would do it. And it's not out of disrespect or nothing. It's just like, oh shit, this is the only time I may have. All right.
I would have felt bad too if I was her. I would have been like, that's it. I gotta just do. I say sorry. Like that's it. But because of the way she did things, she comes across as like a sucker or some kind of for some reason it comes across wrong.
It does
to do it there
because she has no credibility.
And then tell the story later. You know what I mean? Like
because she has no credibility.
Because
to her defense, she didn't tell the story. She was forced into telling the story because everybody was leaking these other versions. So she was defending herself. I'm going to stand up for her a little bit.
Once again, we get more drama that she has to explain on YouTube, but we never hear anything from Triple H really. So it's just weird.
Why would he?
I know, and I'm not saying that's wrong. It's just weird. She said more drama, guys, and now I'll tell you more about what happened with me and Triple H. Like. That's what it seemed like. But
make sure you support my movie. I'm doing a documentary.
But I don't know if that's really how it went. I don't know if maybe Chyna just, I told you about my old former best friend that I completely screwed over, and I was a shithead. And in the moment when I got the finger from him, I thought like, oh man, I really want to. And I went right up to him the next time I saw him to say, everything's all right. Even though I said some crazy shit and did some crazy shit to him, but he did some crazy shit to me, which started the whole thing, or I never would have done anything to him. But I still felt the need to go out and do that. So I could see her doing
it's called getting closure, which is a bullshit concept anyway. But I mean, some people really need it. They need to feel like they're doing the right thing, even though they may not mean it. Right. It's okay. That's being a human. But I don't know the point of it at this point in time. We're 6 months away from her last breakdown and fucking accusing him of beating her. The wrapping of the arms, I embraced him gently. That's the part that I'm like,
that's
really?
the weird thing, yeah.
Really?
Oh God, Christ. Dr.
By the way, a
Bostonian.
little more breaking news here.
Oh, I got breaking news. All right, hold on a second.
Got a little bit of breaking news. It looks like ESPN will be covering SummerSlam. Jonathan Coachman fucking put out a tweet. So next weekend, does anyone know of anything to do in Brooklyn? Don't have anything on the schedule. No, wait. Yes, I do. #SS. Either he's joining the Nazi party or he'll be at SummerSlam. And it looks like ESPN is going to be there with him. So this would be very interesting if ESPN is going to be covering SummerSlam.
That is so wild.
Wouldn't that be fucking nuts?
It would be nuts.
They're covering video game stuff. Why not?
By the way, I'm going to be on Justin Starr's on radio in Tennessee.
Nice.
Covering
Dustin Starr.
I said Dustin Starr, didn't I?
Oh, no.
Oh, I said Justin?
A few other times he said Justin, but I think he said
Dustin.
Yeah, I think, if I were him, when the next time he comes on, I'd be like,
this goes even farther. Josh Stewart writes the coach and says, will we see you on the air? The masses want to know. Coachman responds, I'm not going just to, he says, I'm not going just to be a spectator, #SportsCenter. Ryan Minkston says, will we see Coach again in a WWE ring? I think you need to make a comeback. And he said, I think, in ring, no, return possible. So I think we're getting Coach back.
He's the coach.
How great is that? Because that makes my intro even more fucking relevant. Yes.
Yeah, Coach, right. It is. The more you can get out of that coach thing, the better.
He gave me, of the 5 that dude bought for me, of the 5 intros, or 5 congratulations for 500 subs that guy bought for me, I think Coach's overall might have been the best. Except for Foley, who does this whole weird thing that most people didn't get to watch because I didn't air it, of him talking in German, which is hysterical.
Yeah.
But then he goes, in case you want to use this as a promo, he's the one guy who gave me an actual promo. Vader botched everything in the world, but I gave him a pass because he's fucking Vader.
He also seemed really nice and sincere in that video. He loves wrestling and he was happy to be a part of the whole thing.
I'm the man from Colorado. I love wrestling. I live it. I breathe it. And I use that term too.
I believe that whole
live it
thing.
And breathe it, so I totally got that.
I do believe him. He was great. I love Vader's actually
live and breathe it, farting and
I'd love to talk. I'd love to hang out with Vader. He seemed really cool.
So would I.
He might make me want to kill myself after about 20 minutes, but
I just feel bad for him.
You want to lace up my boots, kid?
The power of the Rocky Mountains.
Have a cool
Tatanka's going to try to get you in some goddamn scam in Germany, apparently, business-wise.
Yeah, probably.
I got business associates.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Germany.
Mafia. we're
doing.
doing.
The coach just seemed like a guy. It was great, man.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I liked what he did. He was just, but once again, he made a reference to having family in Germany. It's like, it's talking points. Fuck it.
Yeah, I guess everybody has a family in Germany.
Mick Foley fucking up my damn name.
Well,
Dead on Productions.
Dead on Productions, yeah.
We're all racist in the end, so we all have ties to Germany.
Holy shit. What a way to end it. Good job. I'm here. Dr. Bostonian, what's up, man?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. You were talking about football earlier. You were talking about the Patriots, dude. You got me hyped, dude. You got me
Why didn't
amps.
you call then? Why are you
I was
calling?
trying to call him.
Who cares? He probably was
I
trying to call. Are you ready to go, man? When Brady steps out there on that first game, and we don't know if it's going to be the first game of the season or the fourth game or whatever, man, he flips out. It's going to be great.
Dude, you fucking darn Skippy. I'm ready when he steps out there.
You fucking darn Skippy.
You darn Skippy
I'm
Skidoo.
ready. We just won the Super Bowl. We could probably win it fucking again.
Oh, gives a shit.
I don't know.
do. I give a shit.
long as he can play.
5-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. I want to fucking see it, man.
Sounds like you want to fuck him.
He'll be the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yes, he
I
shall.
think it's too late for that. He already is.
And
that's me saying that.
Even
I want his cock.
Even I'm like,
Oops.
even I kind of like on one of my hands I got I almost said name it. I got fucking Joe Montana on one side, and I got Brady on the other, and I'm doing this like jiggling act, happy jiggle like Montana
It's
Brady,
coming down.
Montana Brady.
It's coming down those two. I think.
Montana.
I definitely believe it's Montana and Brady.
I think it is, and then everybody else. If Peyton had more titles, if Peyton had 2 or 3, he'd be in that conversation.
Absolutely.
But he doesn't.
I agree.
Yeah.
He doesn't, so he's not. When somebody can debunk the Peyton Manning argument, going, well, Eli has more. that ends Peyton's candidacy.
what you can say about Eli is that he's got the Patriots number, and he's got Brady's number. I mean, that's what you can say about Eli.
That's true.
And I like the Giants, by the way. I think that
my little brother, that was always a little shithead.
I like those teams that won those 2 titles against Patriots. I like those teams.
I like the Giants. I was not happy with the Giants. I was not happy with the game when we lost.
I won a lot of money on that Super Bowl, by the way.
I like vaginas.
Suck my balls, Biggie Smalls. Whoops.
Leo thinks I'm over here saying I like vaginas. I mean vaginas.
Oh well, I like vaginas. I'll say it, Leo. I love vaginas.
Sorry, I had an ex-girlfriend had a band called Vagiant. She was in a band called Vagiant.
Really, Vagiant?
Yeah, they were on Guitar Hero too.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's a great name.
They were on Guitar Hero actually. Yeah.
I got a wrestling question for you guys too.
Put it in.
We don't answer those.
What are your guys' thoughts on maybe Damian Sandow joining the Wyatt family? Since their whole thing with Luke Harper, like their whole angle is that
You're inbred.
So why wouldn't they do that with Damian Sandow and say that Bray
Why
Wyatt?
is anyone with a beard now becoming a candidate for fucking the Wyatt family?
Thanks for calling, Dr. Bostonian. We'll see you later, buddy.
I mean, Daniel Bryan was like their lost cousin, and then we lost that.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Dr. Bostonian.
Oh God, I had to throw him off my show earlier too.
We had to get you out of here.
Did you hear me screaming him "fuck me" earlier?
You're welcome.
I was screaming at that guy.
Yeah, you were yelling.
Fuck me! You got me wet. Now fuck me! You're killing me here. Come on, get out with it.
You're inbred.
Man, Dr. Bostonian, thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. This really became like state of the monetize this.
State of the monetize this. I like that.
I don't know. We fucked up, but here we go. All right, so we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Coming up, we're going to talk about the Monday Night Raw review this Monday. We're doing stuff throughout the week. And of course, this weekend's going to be huge. Dead on Dave will be live on his channel on Saturday at some point.
Basically all weekend.
Yeah.
If I'm not working here, I'll be there.
We'll be doing a show on. We'll be doing a show with JD from New York about SummerSlam. I'll be on the radio in Tennessee with Dustin Starr for about 20 to 30 minutes on Sports 56 WHBQ in Memphis, and that starts at 12:30 Central Time. So Saturday at Central Time, 12:30, Sports 56, WHBQ in Memphis, Dustin Starr. That'll be awesome to be on their radio over there. Man, and then of course we'll be probably going live after NXT on Saturday night.
Fucking ain't right.
To break down that, and that will be cool. And then we'll be going live after SummerSlam the following night, and then we'll be going live the next night after Monday Night Raw. Holy shit!
We're getting into a lot of fucking cocaine this weekend, Joe.
Yeah, get your cocaine ready. I'm gonna snort it. I'm gonna snort you.
Oh my God, this is great.
I appreciate you guys for being here tonight to this, sort of slower show. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me.
Don't bury our show.
I'm not gonna bury it. It's not shorter.
Good show.
No, I'm trying to say our shorter show.
Abbreviated.
Premature.
Who wants to call in and make me have an orgasm?
What?
Any girls listening? I'll make you have an orgasm. How about that? Right on the show.
Put the speaker against your vagina.
No, I mean I'll just talk to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put your speaker on your vagina.
Call up. Go ahead.
What we'll do is we'll put the speaker on your vagina and then we'll just all hum.
Be over 18.
Just
Be over.
creep in the wind.
Be over 18. I've got a bottle trick that I'm going to show you. Alright, it was a lot of fun tonight, though. I appreciate you guys for being here.
I had a great time.
Sorry, Talbish. I got to get out of here. Matt Dunphy, Talbish. I love you guys so much. I want to lick your wounds. Make sure to subscribe if you've never seen it before. This is episode number 40 of Monetize This. Sort of. I almost wish we didn't call it Monetize This, but we did. It's too late. It's episode 40. So I hope you like it. You comment on it. You subscribe to the channel. And yeah, and then you go over to the Dead on Dave on YouTube and subscribe to his channel, the co-host, my co-host, the Dead on Dave on YouTube.
Boom.
And some people are from parts unknown and some people are unknown of parts. I don't know. Yeah, Joe Cronin, your mama, suck my dick. If you don't like what I say, go fuck yourself. And you know something, Virgil? You fucking stood me up like 5 times, you motherfucking hustling cunt. So why don't you get your ass on my fucking show, you lying scumbag and fuck? How much money does it take to get Virgil? You did some scumbag show who has fucking 5 followers, but you don't come over to the Joe Cronin show, you dunce. Why do you even follow me on Twitter? Where are you gonna follow me, to nowhere? You're fucking lonely fucking Virgil.com. Why don't you, when you're in the subway begging people for fucking money to buy a photo of you and sign it, instead of doing that, just walk in front of the train? How about that? Walk in front of the train. Now, when you go into the casino to spend the money that you just made when you hustled some little kid, told him you were Obama, and you signed a photo.
The fuck?
And then he gave you $20. And then you went to the casino to spend that money. When you're at the casino, there's that big escalator that leads up to the fucking second floor of the rooms. You just jump off that escalator and you fucking die. You hit the water fountain and snap your face. And you become the fucking $1 million nightmare, you fucking cocksucker. All right, good night.